When Jeremy and I sat down and tried to decide what rider would be the best one that would fit our team, our personality and what we were going after in the sport, as far as team owners and trying to find the right rider to field. Andrew was the guy, he was the guy that we thought would fit the program.
He is a steady Eddie, great guy, charismatic, fans love him.
If we could get him, put him back on a red bike, that his level of performance would grow. He would be back with people that he was comfortable with.
Just a great combo. Honda loves him, we love him, and to have him on our team, we're really proud of that.
It was just a perfect fit all around. So, knowing kind of how Andrew is and the people we wanted to work with, it was a kind of a happy family. You just kind of put it all together and the pieces fit, and the kind of puzzle was kind of started right there.
I didn't necessarily just get a call out of the blue. I knew Larry from previous seasons, talking to him, and I also rode for Honda for 6 years before switching to KTM last year. So I had a relationship with the Honda guys, and once I knew Larry and Jeremy were going that way, stuff started happening, and it wasn't necessarily just direct through Larry. It just kind of slowly evolved, and I didn't really know where it was going to lead. And at the time I was with KTM, so I didn't know, if I was going to continue there or not. But I was really happy to get back with Honda. I knew what the bike was capable of, and I knew the crew, and I knew everything. I knew what I was getting into, and I knew Larry and Jeremy had a lot to offer for me as well from the riding perspective. So I was stoked to kind of get pointed in that direction, and knew that it could become a reality.
For me, Andrew is a guy that I can get behind, a guy that I believe in, a guy that I know has a talent to get out there and do it, and he's going to give us 100%, and that's what it's about. I don't want anyone that's a quitter or someone that thinks they're something they're not. Just get down, do the work, get out there and do the best you can, and that's all we can ask for, and I think he's a great guy for that.
I've always really looked up to Andrew because of the way he carries himself and his beliefs. He's not a guy that's going out and partying at night or after the race or before the race.
Once I got the deal done, I was kind of frustrated. I had 2 broken elbows, my wrist, the uncertainty of when it's going to come back, and I thought I was going to get healthier a little quicker than I did. And the elbows were probably the toughest injury I've ever came back from. So I was a little frustrated because I had all these new resources with Larry and Jeremy from the riding aspect, and the bike was already perfect and set up. So I wanted to get to work.
He's one that takes his job very serious.
Very, respectful of anyone's input, and he wants as much input as you can give him.
I felt working with Andrew that we could bring something to the table for him, that we could really work with him and strengthen him and better his performance in racing.
This team is different with Supercross.com and Honda from a lot of different avenues, but having the owners being so successful in the past, Jeremy's the king of Supercross. He knows how to get it done, and he was involved with his own team, but I think that's where Larry comes in. He's been so successful running a team and won championships, and he knows kind of what to look for and stuff like that. So it's a unique combination that no other team can offer anybody. And for me, I felt like I've been in a lot of great situations with equipment and people and all that, but never somebody that I can benefit so one-on-one with, especially with Larry and Jeremy, and the technique and the riding aspect. And at the professional level, you're always looking for small gains here and there, and I think they offer it, and that aspect that nobody else can. So it's really cool for me to be involved with a team that's surrounded by winners. Basically, they've been so successful in the past. I think it's really cool.